Well, today we did hear the governor's address, and it is, of course, just the beginning of the budget process in Pennsylvania. We need to be working to finalize that for Pennsylvanians by the end of June. The reality is a lot of things sound good. They sound like maybe something that we would want to have in place in Pennsylvania. But the fact is, the governor is projecting a 7.5% increase in our budget. But on the other hand, he has to say that the projection on revenue increase is less than 3%. Now, in our households, in our businesses, that simply is not sustainable. It will not work. Obviously, things have to be adjusted in this budget. I look forward to the hearings that we're going to be having. They're very vital, very, very important for everybody involved to be able to go over these numbers, to go over what is truly our most priority items. I think in Pennsylvania, what I hear from people is their concerns, of course, are about inflation. Some of the things in this budget will just increase inflation further, which is something that Americans or Pennsylvanians simply do not want, cannot have. The last thing they want is more taxes. And also, I think they're very concerned about their health care, the accessibility, the cost of, and there were some things mentioned in this budget that would help make things more open, more easily read by people. But on the other hand, we have to find ways to keep that cost in line and make it available to people, especially in our rural areas. We also are very concerned, and I think in our rural areas, about the energy picture. I live in an area that has a great resource for natural gas energy in Pennsylvania, along with some of our other energy sources. And the last thing we need to be doing is taxing that or tamping it down, which is something that the governor actually talks about, even though he didn't put it in his address today, I don't think. So we have to be certain that Pennsylvania remains a leader with our energy, that we're making our energy affordable, and that energy, in any way you want to express it, actually is very, very vital in our economic picture. Every product, every household, everything has a huge energy factor. So that's something that we really, really have to be careful with how we go forth. I really appreciate all of the things that were brought forth today, but I do recognize there's a lot of work to be done to bring this together to an acceptable budget for Pennsylvania.